Canberra, a 59-year-old man has been arrested in Sydney for allegedly acting as an economic agent for North Korea, Australian Federal Police have said. In what Australian media describe as the first case of its kind in the country, Chan Han Choi has been charged with brokering illegal exports from North Korea and discussing the supply of weapons of mass destruction. It is the first time anyone has been charged under the country's 1995 Weapons of Mass Destruction, Prevention of Proliferation, Act. The maximum penalty for the offences is 10 years imprisonment. While Australia observes United Nations Security Council sanctions, the country also enforces a unilateral sanctions regime. Police allege Chan has broken both UN and Australian sanctions. Chan is an Australian national who has been in the country for 30 years, reported the Australian newspaper. Police say there was evidence that Mr. Chan had been in contact with high-ranking officials in North Korea, reported BBC News. Australian Federal Police Assistant Commissioner Neil Gohan said the man, who was arrested in the Sydney suburb of Eastwood, has been charged over 2 transactions that were unsuccessful. But we estimate that if these trades were successful we're talking tens of millions of dollars, he told reporters in Sydney. He said the Australian police started investigating the man after tip-off from another international agency on another matter. I know these charges sound alarming, but we are not suggesting that there are any weapons or missile componentry that came to Australian soil, he said. We're alleging all of the activity occurred offshore. The Australian Federal Police allege the man was generating income for Pyongyang by brokering the sale of computer software for the guidance of ballistic missiles to other international entities. It is also alleged he was trying to raise money by selling coal from North Korea to bodies in Indonesia and Vietnam, reported the Australian. In February, China banned all coal imports from North Korea. But Mr. Gohan emphasized neither the governments of Indonesia nor Vietnam, or officials in those countries, were involved. This is Black Market 101. It's the same with the coal and oil and gemstones, it's all about making money for North Korea, he said.